Hi there, and welcome to Seeds of Change. I'm Martine, and today we're going to talk about how to support your child through grief. The death of a family member, a friend, or another significant person is a lifelong loss for a child. It's normal for them to miss the person who died and to experience grief that might come and go with different levels of intensity for some time after the death. It can be challenging for parents and caregivers to know exactly what to do, what to say, or how to help children who are obviously hurting. So today I'm going to offer a few suggestions about how to be helpful to a grieving child. Number 1. Answer the questions they ask, even the hard ones. As we all know, kids learn by asking questions. And when they ask questions about a death, it's usually a sign that they're curious about something they don't understand. As an adult, a couple of the most important things you can do for children is to let them know that all questions are okay to ask and to answer questions truthfully. With that in mind, it's important to be sensitive to their age and the language they use. I don't think any kid wants to hear a clinical, adult-sounding answer to their question. Number 2. Talk about and remember the person who died. Remembering the person who died is a part of the healing process. And one way to remember them is to simply talk about them. It's okay to use their name and to share what you remember about them. Bringing up the name of the person who died as well as memories you had with them is one of the ways to give your child permission to share their feelings about the person they love. It reminds the child that it's not a bad thing to bring up. Number 3. Respect different grieving styles. Children often grieve differently than their parents and siblings. Some children want to talk about the death, while others just want to be left alone. Younger children might become clingy, whereas teens might prefer to spend time on their own or with people their own age. Recognizing and respecting that every child grieves in their own way is essential to the healing process. One thing you can do is listen to children talk about their feelings and watch their behavior, and this might help clarify and affirm those natural differences. Number 4. Listen without judgment. One of the most helpful and healing things that we can do for a child is to listen to their experiences without jumping into judgment or trying to fix the way they're feeling. If a child says something like, "I miss my dad who died," simply reflect back to them what you've heard using their words so that they know they're being listened to. You can even use open-ended questions like, "What's that been like for you?" Children are more likely to share their feelings without the pressure to respond in a certain way. This is just one of the ways that we can help validate a child's experiences and emotions and help them regain a sense of safety, balance, and control. Number 5. It's completely okay to take breaks from grieving. Children tend to grieve in cycles. For example, they might be more into playing immediately after a death because this helps divert their focus. Meanwhile, this might be the time where adults are grieving most intensely. Even more so than adults, children need time to take a break from grief, and it's important to know that this is completely okay. Having fun or laughing is not disrespectful to the person who died. This is actually an essential part of grieving. To sum up, the most important thing to remember here is that the more we understand children and their grief, the better we can help them heal. So take the time to learn the most that you can about children, loss, and grief, and what you can do to help. Then just be with your child and love them through their grief. Remember that sometimes just listening can make all of the difference. So if right now you and your child are working through the challenges that grief brings, I hope this video offered a little support and encouragement. I want to take this time to thank you once again for stopping by, and I hope to see you real soon.